What you looking at, little boo-boo? Little baby. Hey you guys, it is Dinah and welcome to another live. I didn't get a nap in today, so I am feeling like just low energy. So I apologize in advance for coming off as lack of energy because I know that can be dull. But we're just going to do a soft, gentle, soft glam get ready with me. Look at this baby. I need to tie this hair up and close my curtains. What do you call it? Yes, let me close these curtains, draw my curtains. Because I don't like having like the lights on and then like the neighbors looking in. So let me go close that now that the sun is going down. Ooh, goodness. Goodness. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Be careful, little girl. It was almost 100 degrees today. Can you believe that? I already primed my face. I used, oh girl, close it all the way. Okay, so I already primed my face. I used the e.l.f. Putty Primer. I just always keep using this. I do want to try other primers. I remember at one point I was using the Milk and Magnesia as a primer because I had seen it like years ago when I started doing it. I had seen like this girl, she was a makeup artist and she used it to let her makeup stay like all night. So I used to do that, but I don't know. It's just like really like dry. Like, so maybe if you have oily skin, that'll be good because it'll be just like really dry your skin up. So it'll give you that matte finish if you want like a matte finish. Trying to see if I should get a Q-tip for like this glue stuff. Yeah, because it got that cast. See, I had glued my wig last night and I ended up falling asleep, so it was still intact. But with this wig, I have to like wash the glue off every day, like every time I'm going to wear it. That way it could look like skin, like that way it can have that melted look, you see, like. So if I don't wash the glue off, then it'll look like this when I try to re-glue it. See, so some parts look okay and some parts look in. is finish. You gotta finish your milk. Finish the milk. Yeah. Good job asking you to tell by yourself. So smart. Cute. Well, be careful. Stop. Stop. That's right. Alright. Go on, little girl. Sorry. Had to, cause I forgot I had somebody come by to pick something up. I started doing my makeup, and then Aston keep jumping while she's doing her milk, so I have to keep restarting the machine because she keeps getting the cord all tangled up. Anyways, let's get into this face because it's already almost 9 o'clock at night. Hopefully I finish somewhat by the time she's done with her milk. Work on putting her to sleep. I intend on going to work tonight. I wanted to go yesterday, but I fell asleep. Girl, I've just been so tired lately, and it's irritating because it's like I haven't been like working lately, so I've just been like resting and relaxing. What is that? Okay, it's just the acne scar. So much acne, I hate it. Gotta clear it up. That's why I'm about to start just eating like soups and salads. Like that's about to be my diet. About to really just be for real vegetarian. And I've been eating a lot of sweets for like over a year. Like after I had my daughter, I had just a sweet tooth. After like once I was pregnant with her, I started craving sweets, and I used to not even eat sweets like that. Even when I was a kid, I did not even like sweets like that. Like I did have them, but I did not. You know, like that wasn't my thing. Like, ooh, I want some candy. Like, nah. When I was a kid, I liked chips, and that was my thing. Like when I was a kid, I wanted the salty snacks, not the sweet stuff. I was like I liked Reese's, and I like to you know when your mama would bake the cakes and you lick the spoon. I like that sweet treat. I like to lick the spoon. Sometimes she'll let us lick the bowl. I told my girlfriend this story about how I was like a fat girl one summer. I said, girl. I remember one summer in high school, I just sat on the couch with a bowl full of cake mix like a fat girl, just sitting there watching TV or eating it like a monster. I said, girl, I felt so pitiful that day. I was like, oh my goodness. And you would have thought I was going through something. Nope, I just had a craving, and I was like, it's summer, everybody out and about. So the parental's not in the house. Can't nobody stop me. I'm finna mix up the cake mix myself, and I'm about to eat the whole thing. I was like, I'm not even gonna bake the cake. I'm just gonna eat the whole bowl like a fat girl. But anyways, yeah. So I never really had a sweet tooth, but when I got pregnant with Austin, got a sweet tooth, and so for all these years I like always keep eating or craving desserts. Something sweet. I be wanting like some chocolate. I be wanting like what I be wanting. Different stuff. And you know, like your body speaks to you. So like for years, my body been telling me I need to start back exercising. So I'm about to get on that, get back exercising. But it's been telling me, girl, stop eating all these sweet treats. Like, girl, start eating your salads. I remember one week I started just making me these big, fat, juicy salads. Like maybe like 2 weeks ago. Oh, it was so good and refreshing. You know, when you start treating your body right, everything feels aligned, and your body will be telling you like this is where we need to be. This is what we should have been doing from the start. Yeah, like me, I be having like a scale, you know, like I'll start doing something and then fall off and then get back into it. That's my problem. I need to be consistent. I don't want to be like in and out all the time with things. See? And it's reflective in like a lot of stages of my life, like in my obviously in my physical well-being, like how I take care of my body, and then of course my spiritual well-being, how to take care of my spirits and my soul. Like I want to be consistent with everything, not, but that means that requires discipline. So yeah, so I said all that to say I've been feeling tired. Because part of being disciplined is I know I need to start waking up earlier because I'm a morning person. But lately I've been sleeping in. Like I'll be trying to sleep till 8. And back in the day, I used to wake up anywhere between 5 and 7 in the morning. Like I used to always wake up early because I'm just a morning person. And I love the sunshine. You know, we wake up, our bodies naturally get up when the sun is up, you know. That's why people be getting those blackout curtains so they could sleep during the daytime. But I got a cough drop in my mouth if you see me going like that. Wait, I need some discipline. I need some energy. I just always feeling tired. And I have to be having to like just push through that feeling. So I did not take a nap today because I was like, blah. Stop that little girl. Girl, leave this cord alone. This is the problem. Leave it alone. Hey. See? How you supposed to get your nutrients? Pretty much. See, look at this. Look at what you are doing. Look at this. Too much going on. I have to keep fixing the cord because she keep twisting it up. But anyways, I'm just gonna go over it a little bit again. All right, let's pray for a good night tonight. Let's manifest so much abundance. Okay, boom, boom. Tonight. My friend is already at the club. And then this other girl, she going to audition. She used to work there, but they did not renew her contract, so she going back today. I like when I go to one manager, he be like, I don't think he be charging me for my tip out. I'm talking about like the house fee part. Or if he do, it's like really low. Like, I don't think he be charging me though, cause when I be going over the receipt, cause I gotta be keeping track of my earnings and my spending. But anyways, yes, I be like, I don't think he charged me for the house. I'm not complaining. I'm just observant. Look, everything helps. Okay, so I'm gonna use the concealer. I was going to go live on TikTok, but I went live the day before yesterday. I went live twice on there. Well, really, it was one time. I just had to like stop it, like exit, and then start it again. Because every time I go live on TikTok, they keep giving me a strike, saying like it's sexual, and I'm doing like exposure, body exposure, and I'll be fully clothed, and I'll be like, I mean, one time I had a tube top on, but who cares? But I guess, like in certain regions, it's so stupid. But at least on YouTube, if they like give you like a strike or flag your video or something, at least you can dispute it. They don't even give you the option to dispute it on TikTok. They just keep giving me strikes. So I don't like going live on there. I really don't like going live on there. It's too messy. It's too hard to like. It's just hard to get into it. I don't like it. But one thing I do realize, like when I do go live over there, I do realize I need to engage more. So that's one thing it's taught me, is to engage more. Because at least like on here, I just talk. Like I just do my makeup and talk. So I try to do that there, but on that platform, you actually have to engage with the audience. Like you actually got to talk to them. And it made me realize, like, oh my goodness, you're not such a great friend, because I be trying to have like one-sided conversations. Like, watch me do my makeup while I talk. But when they be commenting and stuff, and then it's like you gotta respond and engage and, I don't know, act like you care. At least here, I already kind of know some of my subscribers. Over there, I don't know them people. It's just kind of more like a follow for follow type thing. We don't know each other. I only know a handful of the people that follow me and that I follow. That's it. We don't actually know each other. Oh, let me finish. Let me keep going. Let me finish. So, like, I'll give you an example of how it is when I go live on TikTok. So, when I go live on TikTok, I'm, like, talking and doing my makeup. And then whenever someone pops in, I go, hi, welcome to my live. Thanks for joining my live. Thanks for popping in, whatever I say. And then I say, LML, like my live. Sorry if my voice sounds strained. It's always, I need to go get checked out because it's just very, my throat. It is not good. Sorry, I got quiet when I do my eyebrows. Yeah, so get quiet. But yeah, ideally, like, since I want to start eating clean and green and healthy again, ideally, like, for grocery shopping, I'd rather go to like a farmer's market, and get like fresh fruit and veggies. My sister was telling me, why did let me, you love me and I love you. My sister was telling me about, like, why does it look so dark? Sorry, it's like the screen was just looking so dark. I had to make sure that, like, the brightness was up. What are you doing, pretty girl? But yes, I've been listening to my messages again lately, and I'm so glad I have. Like, one day I was just, because lately I have been listening to, like, other things, like, that's more focused on, like, relationships and money. Well, not really relationships, just money, getting money through relationships. So I've been listening to those, and one day I was like, I need to listen to a message. So I clicked on one, but I was like, I want it to be like good but not super deep. Sometimes you gotta be in the mood for some stuff. You gotta be in the mood to receive certain information. And so, anyways, it was a great message. I was listening to the Basement Podcast by Tim Ross, and he had a guest speaker on there, Frederick K. Price Jr. And it was wonderful. I loved listening to that live. Like, he expounded on so many things. He's an author of many books, but one of the books they were talking about was his book Angels, Demons, and the Battle for Your Soul. Really good. Like, I want to buy it, and I highly recommend you guys purchase it. I'm going to link everything in the description box. And along with my TikTok, make sure you follow me on TikTok. Okay, stop playing with me. But anyways, yeah, he just enlightened me so much, talking about angels and demons and a celestial hierarchy and aliens and everything so well. Like, it made me fall in love. It made me fall in love with the faith again, and then it just turned into like one thing after another, and I started listening to another message and then another message. And the message I listened to today, they were talking about, like, the power of the tongue, like speaking over things. And we're not talking about the name it and claim it stuff. We're not talking about, basically faith without works. No, it's basically you're speaking the word of God. Like Jesus, when he was tempted by Satan, all he said was the word of God. Like, speak God's word, be in alignment with God's will and his word. You know? Um, and how can it not come to pass, especially when you solidify it by using the name of Jesus. Jesus is the word, and then you put a stamp on it and say, in his name, let it be so on earth as it is already in the kingdom of heaven. That's why when we pray, we say, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Always gotta pray God's will. Alright, so now going to do my foundation. Boom, 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 boom. Thinking about going back like bartending, because sorry, whenever I hit the eyebrows, I get quiet because I'm concentrating. But yeah, good messages, good messages I've been listening to. Got me back excited. Not excited, just got me back interested. And, because sometimes we stray away and we wander. But, being in the world is just so useless and frivolous. Because at the end of the day, you're always longing for that connection with your Heavenly Father. And every day you just see and you're just constantly reminded that this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Okay. I'm just using the Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation. Looks like such an interesting color on camera. Oops. There's makeup on my lip. There we go. Close the mouth when you put the foundation on. But yeah, I highly recommend you guys look up Frederick K. Price Jr. He is so wise, so he does his research so well informed. I love the fact that he has studied the very topic he's touch base on. No, not touch base on the very topic that he's been discussing and sharing with others and expounding upon. I love that he has done research into other things, because the thing about being a spiritual person, sometimes you may not want to explore other faiths and read other literatures, but you have to in order to know what other people believe so you can meet people where they are. If you stay in a bubble, how can you try to relate to anyone? You're not trying to understand them. You're just this is the way, and I don't care. You have to be able to understand a person and able to love them effectively and let people be comfortable around you, let their guards down. You can't just act like you're interested in getting to know somebody, but you don't want to really understand them. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. But yes, I've been thinking about going back bartending. That way I could just work daytimes or whatever. And since I'm realigning myself in my faith, you guys know what I always do. I just want to be in the will of God, and I just want to live out the life that's for me. And let me just, let me see, because I'm trying to blend this, so I'm sorry. I just want to do what's meant for me to do. I don't want to be outside of God's will for my life. I don't want to be misaligning myself at all. See what that will look like if I go like that. It's kind of the same color a little bit. Nope. Sorry if I get quiet. 30 minutes. I'm just looking to see how long I've been on. I've been gone for so long, I think it's time to bring it back. I've been gone for so long. Let me try to blend it on this side too. There we go. Good boy. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for joining my live. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm just blending this out right now. Yes, I have so much acne. It's crazy. And then what is up with the skin? I just need to clear my skin up because, you know, you like putting the makeup on and it's like your skin looks blotchy. There we go. Just blend it. Blending, blending, blending. That is the secret to a flawless look. Okay. Hey, baby girl. Hey, pretty girl. This girl, oh my goodness, like, funniest thing yesterday. So, like, this girl who I hang out with, sometimes I haven't hung out with her probably like a month. Actually, I need to watch out with her because she be getting sick. She be getting sick and spreading germs. Like, she don't be staying at the hospital like she's supposed to. Because, you know, with all these viruses going around. So, yeah, let me keep my distance. Because she might be at my job tonight. So we'll see what happens with that. I mean, hopefully she does get rehired because she needs to make some money. You know, but anyways. Yeah, so she called me yesterday and asked me if I wanted to go on a boat with her. And I was thinking she, like, got invited by, like, some random people I don't already know. Because obviously we kind of know some of the same people. Anyways, I'm thinking it's random people, like, that I don't know, we don't know, haven't met yet. No, it's the same dude. I don't hang out with him anymore. I mean, we've messaged, but, like, since I've been, like, I don't know, focused on me this summer, and I've just been, like, feeding myself so much information, and I don't know, I've just been growing internally, mentally, blah, 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 all that stuff. Alright, so now I'm going to put the concealer on. I'm trying to think if I should do the blush and then the concealer. Let me see what color this is. Maybe I can use this. I don't want it to take any of the foundation off though. It's kind of dark actually. It's not very light. But yeah, no, she called me. She's like, you want to go on the boat with me? I'm like, I mean, I've been on the boats before, so I'm not like easily impressed. So I don't jump at the first offer. Like, I really don't. That's like impressive if you've never been or you don't get invited often. But anyways, so I was like pretty relaxed and chill about it. I was like, maybe. I was like, I'll have to see if I could get somebody for the baby. And she's like, okay. And then she tells me who asked her to go. She's like, so-and-so just called me. And she was like, she's like, he just FaceTimed me. She's like, he's really messed up right now. She's like, he just FaceTimed me and asked. And that's the person who, like, if you watch any of my previous lives, like, I mentioned him, like, he likes to have, or he did, he moved, but when he used to live downtown, he used to like to have, like, wild parties. He owns his own businesses downtown, blah blah blah, all this stuff. And he was interested in me for a moment, for a little moment. But that was only because I didn't like him. So you know how males are; they like to chase. If you act like you ain't not interested in them, that makes them interested in you. And we had went on like one for real date. But anyways, yeah, I had just been like losing interest in him. Well, like I said, I never really liked him, but then I started feeling sorry for him, I guess. Anyways, what am I looking for? Concealer. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. When you start focusing on yourself and you start being proactive and pursuing things that you actually are of your own interest, you don't be like really thinking about people like that. You just focusing on the thing you happy about, building your own future, building your own brand, growing. So that's how I kind of been this summer, just like focusing on my interests and just learning more. So anyways, what are we looking for? I just didn't have any interest or desire to like be around him. And I know it's like when it comes to like dating for lifestyles, like, girl, just get your money. Who cares about feelings? But when you're disinterested, you're just disinterested. I'm like, I just don't want to be around him. And then also, I'm like, I don't want to be around him. And I still like, I have like this hairstyle that I want for the summer. But since I haven't really been working and I just haven't been hanging out with guys. Like, I haven't been going on dates. I haven't been working. I've just been in the house. So I haven't like gotten my hair done the way I want it. And so I'm like, I don't want him to see me and I like look the same still. Like, dang, you got the same hairstyle from a couple of months ago. But anyways, mainly I just didn't want to go. So she's like, you want to go with me? And I was trying to get her to just go by herself, but she don't like to go places by herself. I be trying to explain to her, like, girl, just, you gonna miss out on opportunities trying to bring people with you. Like, that's just, stop, poo. That's the lesson of life. You can't bring everybody with you. We all know that. When somebody is leveling up, making a change, having a metamorphosis, a butterfly moment, whatever, sometimes you be wanting to bring people with you because it feels so good. You like, ooh, everyone should experience this. Everyone should have their next chapter. Everyone should grow and evolve. But we are all on our own different timetables. Everybody not growing at the same pace. And boo-boo. Stop. Boo-boo. Wait. Jeez, you're almost done. You need to learn how to wait. Yeah, go sit down. Go. Go, tiny baby. Okay, go lay down. No, you're not doing that. No. No. Girl, you're not getting any nutrients. You're not getting any milk. She keeps getting that cord twisted up. Girl, I'm tired. I feel like I'm about to collapse. Her milk is about to be done in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna goodness, she wrapped herself up like a burrito under the blanket. Oh my goodness. Anyways, but yeah, I'm like, girl, you're gonna miss out on opportunities always trying to bring people with you. And so she asked me, and keep in mind, dude, she asked me to go with her. The dude didn't even ask me. And I'm like, well, I don't really want to go because I'm like, obviously he got my number. Duh. I'm like, if he wanted me to be there, he would have called me first. Sure. Not saying anything, but he likes me. Or he used to. I don't know, because we don't talk no more. Not like that. It's summertime, you know. In the summer, everybody just be enjoying what's out there. Okay? And like I said, I've been focusing on me and doing my own thing. I haven't been outside like that. And I haven't been going out. Yeah, this has been all about. But anyways, so I really didn't want to go. I'm like, and she's like, I'm going to ask him if he wants me to bring you. And I'm like, no, that doesn't make any sense because, as I just said, if he wanted me to be there, he would have been and called. He would have called or FaceTimed. Or maybe he traumatized because, like I said, since I stopped, since I started losing interest, he would, like, text me and I would send him, like, either no response or, like, really short answers. You know? Be, like, really short-lived. Because I'm like, I'm not about to drag this out. Like, what do you want? But anyway. Did I? Okay. I have to think. Girl, stay over there. You turned the thing off. That's why. You're so tiny. Go. Go. Oh, I'm so tired. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, she was not taking no for an answer. She just kept asking. And I was like, sure. I hit her with the, if I could find a babysitter. But I'll be saying that for everything. If I can find a babysitter. You know, if you don't feel like going somewhere, you're a parent. Oh, I had no one. No one to watch the baby. Anyway. I'm like, yeah, if I could see if somebody could come, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, okay, I'm going to ask him if, and she said she's going to let him know she bringing me. I was like, no, don't do that. I was like, you can ask him if he wants me to come with you. That makes more sense. But she was like, he had been FaceTimed her, but she didn't want to go by herself. So that's why she had called me. And since she didn't, let's see. Oh boy. Girl, what are you doing? It's No. Stop.
Good. Good. Go.
Careful. Oh. Oh, wait. Stop, boo-boo. Knock it off. No. Knock it off. No. No. Stop that. Alright. Come here. Come here. Come. Stop. There you go. Okay, anyways, sorry to keep walking away. I was doing putting the milk up. Anyways, I'm finished doing my powder. But yeah, let me just get to the point. Anyways, yeah, so she was like, when he FaceTimed her, she was like, he was all messed up. Ooh, yeah, okay. And she said he didn't like tell her where, and like he was with his one friend that he's like always hanging out with, and that guy loves to brag and boast. He's like, oh, I have the biggest boat in the marina. He always loves saying that. It's like nobody cares. And so, anyways, yeah, but she's like, he didn't tell her where. Obviously, if you pay attention, you know where, because when we would go hang out with him, he would always point to where his boat is. So you know where his boat is. If you look at that marina, it's that marina right there, you know. So she was waiting on them to let her know like all the information. But I told her, I'm like, girl, if he FaceTime you while they like partying and they like all over the place and then tell you where, one or two things, you know, like they're messaging a bunch of girls at the same time. They just trying to see who's gonna respond first and get there first. They just trying to see who's gonna say yes first. That's what they do. That's what guys do. They hit up all the girls they be talking to, and whoever is the closest or whoever says yes first, that's who they going with, because they not trying to wait. They trying to have fun and party right now. They not about to wait for you to call up your friend. Like, the second she said that, he probably was like, nope, X. Like, next, she's off. She's not an option. Like, and she's like, oh, she been wanting to get on the boat. Like, she had a birthday last month, and she wanted to go on the boat for her birthday. And I have been told her, I'm like, well, you already know these two guys, they be having boats, and they got parties that they always be throwing. I'm like, just have them throw you a boat party for your birthday. But she be acting like not walking into her feminine divine. Like, she don't know her full power. Like, girl, you a woman. Like, they think they finna hang out with you and have access to you for free. No, boy, you better drop some money, or you better be doing something, taking me to functions and events and hosting parties for me. Like, I'm not hanging out with you for nothing. Do something. So, anyways, so she had really wanted to go. And I told her, I said, you shouldn't have said that. You should have just went. She like, yeah, but I don't want to go by myself. I'm like, you're not going to be by yourself. We already know these. They're not strangers. We already know them. And more importantly, even if they had other guys there that you don't know, it's going to be other girls there. Like, they friends going to have girls. You know, so you're not going to be by yourself. You could mingle and get to know the other people. Like, get to know the other guys. They probably got more money. You don't know, or they just might be easier to get money out of. You know, you got to always network. Don't just stick with the two people you know. And then not just that, you can network with the girls that would be there, you know, because obviously if they hanging out with these guys, they, you know, they must have some experience at dating men of means, you know. Like, you can always pick people's brain, you know. Some women, they're like really good at like getting what they want out of providers. But she's young. She got a lot to learn. I think she's like only 23 or 24. She's really young. So you be having to have like a lot of patience for that one. Because it's just, she's still at the beginning of life. That girl got way too much to learn. And I'm not saying that like I know everything. I'm just reflecting on my early 20s. And just knowing how much I'm still learning to this day. Alright, so now I will do the blush. Yes, I hear you, daughter. Hello. Yes, daughter. Let me spray. This hair be so like irritating by the ear. Like tickly. Anyways. Yeah, so she blew her opportunity. I'm like seriously, if you have been wanting to go all summer and then somebody finally invite you, why would you pass it up just because you don't want to go by yourself? Girl, I do everything by myself. You know, you just gotta enjoy your own company. You gotta be confident in who you are. Like, what do you need somebody else there with you for? I don't get that. Even when I would be like in middle school and high school, you know, and all the girls going to the bathroom together at the same time, I always thought that was weird. I'd be like it'd be a pack of girls. I'd be like, why y'all need a whole squad to go to the bathroom? I would just always go by myself. I literally go like this to my friends, like I could go by myself. Like, why y'all need to follow me so I could wash my hands, check my hair, tinkle? Like, I don't need all of these decorations and examples in the bathroom. Like, it's literally in and out. Go in, take care of your business, whatever you gotta do, sprucing up, and wash your hands, and go back out. Like, why we up in here? And if y'all trying to fraternize, why we gotta be in the bathroom fraternizing? Like, you could go fraternize in the hallway. You know, or in the gym room, the auditorium, in the lunchroom. I don't know. just was never like that. I'm like, y'all need to be independent. Stop always needing somebody to hold your hand and go somewhere with you. Do it solo. Like, even when I be in the club, I be sitting by myself. And then I feel awkward when the girls try to come and sit with me. I be like, oh my God, what y'all want? Like, don't you see me over here minding my business? Trying to keep an eye on the door. You over here talking to me. Go away. But I'm not antisocial. I have to be in the mood. I like to, when you enjoy your own company, you like, well, I need the rest of y'all for. What y'all want? You gotta be very interesting for me to take my focus off of myself. Goodness. But not just that, it's like also when you spend a lot of time working on yourself and you're like growing and stuff and evolving and you operate at a certain vibration, you also don't be wanting to give people access to you like that, because it's like everybody, we not all at the same placements, you know, so like intellectually, mentally, emotionally. So it's like I don't really be wanting to interact with people that's not really leveled up, you know, intellectually, emotionally, spiritually. What's the other one that I mentioned? I don't know. You know, it's just like a waste of time. It's like, what are we actually going to talk about? You know? And some people may try to perceive that as like, oh, you think you're better than everyone. No, I acknowledge that we're all in different places in life. And why should we waste our time, you know, just with a frivolous interaction? When I interact with people, I like it to be meaningful and not dull, basic, unordinary. Did I say unordinary? What's less than ordinary? Mediocre. Yes, I don't want any mediocre interactions. That's the word there. Here we go. Anyways. Oh my goodness, when you become a parent, it'd be so fun. Those kids' songs get stuck in your head. Oh my goodness. Girl, I'll be walking around sometimes. I'll be singing like Gracie's Corner or something. Okay, so the blush is not sticking the way I would like it to. So we're going to crank it up a notch. Okay. Go in with this color. That ought to kick it into high gear. I like a lot of blush. Girl, I like a lot of blush. This lady I used to watch years ago when she would do her makeup. She's still in circulation, but she mainly do like mommy vlogs. She do her beauty stuff. But anyways, back in the day, she would refer to herself as a blush whore because she liked a lot of blush. So whenever I be like packing it on, I be low-key saying that in my head. Okay, so hopefully blush is like the main thing that I always go back and redo. My eyebrows and my brush. Like I'm always, as I like keep doing my face, building on my face, I keep going back to the eyebrows to keep them brushed, structured, and then the blush, I keep building on it because, you know, just be blending. All right, so now I'm going to get the powder. Go in with the... Okay, let's not blend it too much. Like, why do I keep doing that? Like, girl, I like a lot of blush for like the evening time and for when I go to the club. Because daytime, no. I don't need all that blush. Daytime, girl, no, you're gonna look crazy. I still like a lot, but not as much as like this would be too much for daytime. Alright, so I'm going in with this little brown color. And I do apologize if the audio sounds weird because I am going live on my cell phone. Whenever I go live on my phone, it's always choppy, whether it's the audio or the image. So I do apologize until I get my laptop fixed or replaced, but really just fixed because it's not like it's a major issue. I just need to get the keyboard to work. Because Aston, she likes to slobber and drool on devices. She literally just like drools on it and smears her spit everywhere on the devices. So she did that one too many times with my laptop. And so now the mouse keyboard does not work at all, baby cakes. Alright, so let's see. See how we're looking. Boom, boom. Yeah. What time is it? Girl, it's almost 10 o'clock at night. I live in the Chicagoland area. So it's almost 10 o'clock over here. Alright, now what are we going to do next? Contour. Okay. So contour, blush, highlights, and then I'll do some eyeliner, lips, and mascara, and that's how we doing it. Do the dark one for the contour, obviously. The cocoa. They in love with the cocoa. Alright, let's go tap it off. Sorry if I get quiet, I'll be concentrating, darling. I did make it to like this church event over the weekend. I was happy because they have the bouncy houses for the babies, for the kiddos. So I was happy that Aston got to get out of the house and do something fun, but we went around the time for her nap, so she didn't really get to enjoy it. She just literally clung to me the entire time. Like, it was so hard to try to put her down if I would put her down so I could like try to like get some popcorn or chips, cotton candy, or whatever. She would just go and sit on somebody else. I'm talking about like one of the church ladies that we know, not like Aston will sit on a stranger, but we weren't sitting by strangers, we were sitting by the church ladies. I think it got like, it was in the 80s that day. Today it was almost 100 degrees. It was like 96 degrees today, girl. We was in the house. When it be like really hot out here, like let's say it's in the 90s, I just wait till the evening to take Aston outside. Or I'll let her go out to play like super early before the heat kicks in. But today and yesterday I forgot. Not forgot, I just... Ooh, girl. Got cocoa on my, that thing. The cocoa.